short project update with the prototype 1 board, which is still stacked up here and still working quite well, as you can see. So I've been experimenting with, I think, the Amiga graphics for Turrican 2, I think it is. This is the emulation. So this is all set up to use the scrolling background layer with some characters in the foreground, and as you can see, the Turrican sprite animates quite nicely. Looks really quite nice. And then the same code then just runs on trusty old Commodore 64 here, but obviously it looks quite nice, even though it's basically using 8 colors per sprite, 8 colors per tile, 8 colors per character. It looks pretty good, actually. Not too bad at all. I'm relatively quite happy with this. It looks quite nice. This is just a test, really, just to see how well it performs, and it seems to go quite well. So I've actually been working on some prototype version 2, if you like, hardware which has full 16 colors per sprite, at least per sprite and tile and character as well. It adds 1 extra bit plane, and that does look nicer, but obviously that's not going to work with the prototype 1 hardware, so I just thought I'd get the same generic code to use different graphics data, and it still looks quite good. So I'm quite happy with that. This version of the graphics data does have quite a lot of individual tiles, especially because they're in 16 by 16 pixels, so there isn't much scope for duplicate tile recognition or anything like that. And you can see here, actually, at the top of these towers here, the 16 by 16 resolution for the tiles and the 8 colors per tile means that this comes out grey rather than green, for example. And the colors down here are a little bit iffy compared to what the Amiga version looks like, because it looks a bit better, but the Turrican sprite looks okay there. Now, the interesting thing to note here is that actually there's only left-facing animation frames. The flip is all done in the hardware. So instead of having left and right animation frames, it just uses the horizontal flip, and that works really quite well. I'm very happy with that.